that got me interested right off the bat. When they mentioned, take yourself to the next level. All right, so I thought, great, I always want to improve. What's he going to tell me to take myself to the next level? I was reading the assignment, and it's actually, I had to read it like 3 times to figure out what they were saying, because it's interesting. What you're trying to do is introduce some sort of a topic or a club or something by way of just kind of weaving it in. Okay, and so that's where the goodwill comes in, where he's talking about the benefits first, and then here's how I got there. And I thought you did a great job. You were talking about in the past that you hit a low point, and you talked about how you were. One of the things I think would really help, and I know you talked about being a little short on time, is stories. If you talk more, get into details about those low times and have to get the emotion. First of all, with a speech, you can kind of adjust by leaving out a story, adding a story, but by the same token, it brings us in emotionally that we really understand, and then you can turn it around for us. I really like the light that went on, right? So he used great hand motion, a lot of great stage movement. You were stepping away from the podium and walking back and forth. You did use your notes quite a bit. Looking at him, I don't know how he does it with the little circle with the lines anyway, but I think that's pretty amazing. But you were looking back at your notes, quite a bit. Erik talked about points, right? He said, I came out of my shell. He takes charge of his life, and he now speaks his mind. One of the things that was really good was that hand motion wasn't down here, right? He was up here. So I was way in the back, and I could see it. It wasn't in by the podium or anything. So that's important, and I thought that was great. I also liked the way you transitioned into Toastmasters. So you hooked us. You said, hey, look at all these benefits, and we know you're teaching us or telling us how to take yourself to the next level, so I'm interested. And of course, that natural question's churning in my head saying, okay, well, how do I do that? How do I solve like the things that Erik has? Yeah, I also have that problem, or I need to take charge of my life. And you basically set it up and then got us into Toastmasters and a great transition. So by telling me those benefits, if I was a visitor, I really think that it would have hooked me to really want to join, even though he didn't really share the details on how that worked, and that maybe if you had a little extra time, you might tell somebody, that path that you take, so they realize that it's not smoke and mirrors, that it is something they can do, and not something just works for Erik. But all in all, I think you did a great job, and once again, I want to join, so I don't know who's in charge of membership, but...
All right.